I am going to push this guy forward. Dante Kyle, listen to his episode. I believe it's 62 on respecting the black dollar. Respecting the black dollar. And as I was listening to this episode, he said something very important. He said that when you hear people say, oh, support a black business, how about the black business actually support us, black customers? And I said, man, I never heard it put like that. Man, the guy's ahead of his time. There's one thing I'll say. He is ahead of his time with the information and the knowledge that he's been dropping. There's certain people that I listen to. Dante Kyle, Kevin Samuels, Pastor Stephen Darby when he was alive. There's certain people that actually can hold my attention because what they're saying, I've been saying for years. I'm not a person. This is not a black-owned business. This is an American business, and I just happen to be black. The level that I give to my clients is 100%, 150%. I give that level to them so much that I got a call today. Hey, you came highly recommended. I always get those calls. You came highly recommended. And here's the thing. The customer that highly recommended me, keep this in mind, guys, it only takes one person. You think that you got to do all this massive advertising, blah, 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 reviewing all these other things. No, I got a little sign on the back of my truck. I used to be a lot bigger, and with the turn of COVID, I cut down purposely. I didn't want to roll that big anymore for a couple of reasons. When I cut down my business, I knew that I would be able to make more money solo. Wouldn't miss a beat. I would be able to make more money solo than if I had a bigger business. 2, 3 guys. I knew that. And this is something I used to tell my guys. Hey, I could roll solo and make more money because I would be keeping everything to myself. Even though I had a very good staff. I knew that by myself, just like I started building this business, this brand, that I was able to give my clients all of me. 150% of me. There wouldn't be, one of your guys came by. No. Now when I get that, one of your guys came by. And that guy was actually me. I'm the guy. I'm what you get. This is the level that I operate at. Dante Kyle mentioned having a standard. A standard. I got a pretty high standard that I operate at. I even expect this standard to be returned to me. You can ask my wife, hey, why are you doing stuff like this? Why are you? And I think one time we got into it wasn't an argument, but I was like, man, don't give me half-ass, because I don't give you half-ass. Now here's the thing, if I even think that I have to give you half of me, I'm not giving you any of me. And I told clients that about work. I say, hey, if I feel like I got to do a crappy job, I'd rather you say I didn't show up, and I'll kindly tell you, hey, I'm not showing up. I will resume on A, B, C, and D. I'm too grown to be giving reasons out. As a self-employed individual, it's like, hey, I'm not showing up today. I'm gonna try this again tomorrow. But you're going to get 150% of me when I show up. You're gonna get 150% of me when I show up. And I'm black. You're gonna get 150% of me when I show up. And I'm gonna be, not only am I gonna be on time, I'm gonna be way ahead of time. Every time I say that I'm going to make an appointment, I'll be there at 4. I literally am rolling up to the house 3:30, 3:45. I show up, show out. If I figure that it is a job that you are looking for a discount on, I'll tell you how to do it. Advice is free. Advice is free, but the sweat of my back is not. And I don't overcharge you. I don't undercharge you. I charge you the going rate or what is fair with the top tier guys in my category. I'm not doing that yelling out black excellence. Before I'm black, I'm Josh. Is what's inside here. That is what I am giving you. Dante Cal even talked about the quality of service. And he mentioned, just because we show up to support a black business and your food's so good, I could make my own, in this example, pork chops. And I experienced that with a business that I went to in Vegas. I'm not going to shout the business name out because I haven't had a chance to sit down and eat at the establishment. When I went to the establishment, they told me what the wait was going to be. They said the wait is going to be this long. And I'm like, okay, well, I came expecting to wait. I heard the food was great. I came to spend. Came to tip good, big tipping. And we're gonna talk about that too. Just because we black don't mean that we tip cheap. No. Let's get that out the way. Number one, I was a waiter. I've been a waiter. And it wasn't for, back in the day, Denny's back in 96, 97, Denny's was the spot. But I've been a waiter, so I know what it feels like to wait on tables. I had the whole entire menu memorized by heart. All the variations of it. Me and my cousin, if she's ever watching this, we was going at it. It was her. It was me. And we got paid for us being 16 and 18 at the time very well. Tipped very good. Even I told you last week I was picking up for lack of a better word, a fruit smoothie from the Hispanic stand, and I tipped the lady, and she was like, "Wow!" And it wasn't a big tip. I'll tell you exactly how much it was. The 2 drinks cost me $18. I threw a 5 on top of that. I just did not tip her. Well, I just did not pay the $18 because she was expecting just the $18. I gave her an additional 5 on top of that. An additional 5. And that was well above 10%. That was well above 10%. That was about 20% of the drinks just for her being out in the sun. Just because I understand your struggle. Just because I understand what it's like to be out there being self-employed. I tip you on that merit. Whether you smile or if you don't smile. I remember one time, me and my buddy, my wife and his girl, we went out to eat. Meal was pretty good. And I forgot what the tip amount was, but it was a nice size. And keep this in mind. It's not bragging, because this is what I do always. These are the best practices. You know, and yeah, the waitress wasn't keying and smiling. I said, I don't know, she looked like she might have had a bad day, but she did her job. She did her job. No, she didn't have to tap dance. No, she didn't have to spin the circles and put on the song and dance. But I still paid her, and I paid her very well, because I understand what it's like to be her. I understand that at best, she did her job. Sometimes even if they don't do their job, I still, not even sometimes, because I have a standard, even if I said, well, they could have, you know, they only came by one time for the drink, I still pay them. Because they did their job. Oh, well, they didn't come, they only gave me 2 drinks instead of 5 or 6. They only came around 1 time, 2 times. Hey, they still did their job. I still respect their profession. I still respect what they do. Still respect what they do. And that's the level that I operate at. 150%. All the times my customers don't see me smiling, or I may not have time to sit down and talk to you. But what I am doing is I'm cleaning the heck out that pool. What I am doing is I'm saying, okay, I need to do this, A, B, C, and D. And I'm black. I'm a black person. Just because I'm black doesn't mean that I'm going to give you any less of a service than the white man, than the Hispanic guy, than the Latino guy. And I was having this conversation. I said to my wife, does it feel like we have to tap dance harder? I don't tap dance harder, period. I just do me. This is how my mother and my father raised me. I remember the words of my mother: if you got to do everything like you was doing it unto the Lord Jesus Christ. Those are her exact words. Like I would tell my kids, hey, just do what I asked you to do. No, you don't got to do nothing more, but don't do nothing less. And trust me, if they decide to do something more, it's not gonna be overlooked. It's time that we actually change the narrative and the perception on how people see us. You know, you don't gotta be Shaq and go buy out a store and treat people good. All you gotta do is treat people how you want to be treated. Plain and simple. If you was doing the same exact job, I forgot what job I was looking at on YouTube. Mortician work, how they gotta do all this with the body, do all this. And I was like, well, what's the, surely that's gotta be $100,000 a year plus position. You guys know how it is to move dead weight? Work around bodies, work around this, work around that. No, only 59,000. I said, oh my God. If I was doing that job, look, if I had a funeral home, that mortician's salary, I'd go down, look at the work, and be like, nah, you getting paid more for this, because I'm paying you like I want to be paid. I'm treating you how I want to be treated. Black people, stop looking for discounts. Stop. I don't look for discounts. I don't look at, hey, because I'm black, can I get a discount from another black-owned business? No, I'm going to pay you more. I'm going to pay you more. I'm going to show you love that way. I'm going to advance you. I'm not asking you for no discount. I don't want, I know some people, don't take offense if you're looking for, I served in the Army discount. Those are discounts that you rightfully have earned, that your government says, hey, these establishments, they're honoring this, they're honoring the AARP if you're older. And here's the thing, if you get that discount, rule of thumb is when you lay that tip on the table, you tip whatever. If the discount was, we get you 15% off, put that 15% in the tip and pay it forward. That's what you got to do. Oh, I took this off the menu, my bad, blah, blah, blah. I'm throwing that in the tip because I expected to pay it anyway. God bless you. It's time we change the perception of black excellence. I mean, you don't hear white excellence going around. We white excellent, blah, blah, blah. Going back to my story about the black-owned business, walked inside the black-owned business. They told me, hey, it's going to be this amount of wait time. And me being the you might as well call me Father Time. Hit the stopwatch. That time went way over by 45 minutes. An hour and 45-minute wait. After the hour was up, I went back to the door. I said, hey, where are we at on the list? Well, we still are waiting for these other people that were ahead of you, and they haven't showed up to, answer the call to their seat, so we got to wait on them. And I was like, wait, whoa. I understand, but when you give somebody a time limit and they are not there, hey, you missed roll call. We have a business to operate. We're going to go on to the next patron. And I tried to, not the next patron, but the next customer. I tried to explain this to the young sister. Yo, well, I couldn't do it, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, these people don't know how to operate a business. So literally all these people that didn't show up, black folks can't be on time no way, right? No, this black brother is. Look, my time is too valuable to be late. Let's get this show on the road. And I told her, I said, well, why don't you just move on down the list? And we still got to wait for them. They did not know how to manage the business. After waiting an hour and 45 minutes in the hot sun, I got my wife in the car and we drove probably 15 to 20 miles across town to a white-owned establishment. Got seated within 5 minutes. By the time they were serving our main entrees, a text came through my phone from the black establishment saying, hey, your seat's ready. It's been 2 hours. 2 hours and counting. Dante Cal was exactly right when it's saying, hey, support the black business, when the black business actually needs to start supporting us, the black customer willing to spend. I'm not going to even say the black dollar. I'm not going to even say the black dollar because it's a white face on the black dollar. We need to recirculate the black dollar. No, the American dollar. We need to change our perception. We need to change our perception. We need to stop yelling out black excellence when all of the people that yelled out black excellence in the video, Puffy Combs, Jay-Z, blah, 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 all these people yelling out black excellence and toasting up, where they at now? Allegations. And I know people gonna be like, but the white people got allegations too. I'm not concerned about them. I'm concerned about you. Because this is who we are. Just because they gonna get allegations and jump over the allegation mountain, jump off the allegation mountain, are we gonna follow? No. We need to hold ourselves to a higher standard. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Listen to the Grits and Eggs podcast. I'm gonna push him forward. He's already moving full steam ahead. But I just like to share that information. I'd like to share his podcast and the information that I got. Kudos to the brother. Only 34 years old. We need more black people like that. Peace.